It was just a normal day at the beach, and that evening, just putting away a surfboard, in a moment's notice, I felt the left side of my face go numb. And then within a few minutes after that, the left arm went numb, as well as the hand, and I had trouble swallowing, which panicked me at that point. So I went to the ER at that point, and it didn't take long for them to decide to do a CAT scan and MRI to see if a stroke was possible. And they found that out very quickly after being there, but they had trouble figuring out why. We had gotten some other opinions and surgery was on the table, and it wasn't until we met Dr. Feezor that we realized that wasn't the best option for me.
In general, strokes were a carotid-based disease, but what she had was a little bit more complicated than average, and I've seen it not infrequently. And so the easiest thing, we just sort of sat down and talked about, okay, this is what exactly you have, these are the treatment options, this is probably what's going to happen. And I think I was pretty transparent and honest that everything we do, certainly in vascular surgery, is a guess. It's an educated guess, but it's a guess. This is how I would treat my sister, my mother, and I think we had a nice open dialogue. She and her husband were able to ask questions, I was able to ask questions, and we kind of had a treatment plan moving forward.
You know, obviously you go through a traumatic experience like that, everything starts to bother you thereafter. You have some questions, want to come back, make sure things are okay. And he was always open about doing that, and you know, resting my mind assured that it was okay, things were going to be all right, and if they weren't, we had a plan.
I always encourage folks to, you know, take our numbers, make sure you have us. These are the ways to reach us, phone, email, whatever. And if they have questions, to keep on coming back.
You knew what appointments you had, you knew what testing was going to be done, and you knew any day that something came up that didn't feel right that you were able to call and Dr. Feezor would address it that day. There's never been a time where I felt like I was alone in it. Halifax has been there the whole time.